Hi guys, so it's really weird to be filming and sat in front of the camera actually like properly, like with my ring light and everything, but as most of you all know, I've been teething on my dog. I've been in LA for 2 weeks. I haven't caught a tan or anything, only a little bit on my face and on my hands because I had fake tan on. It wasn't like overly like extremely hot. So I'm just going to get on with trying out some new products for you. So I've actually got a Glossier moisturiser and I've got it in this little pouch because Glossier give you this nice little bag and you buy anything from them. I think it's the same also when like you order stuff online with them, but I'm not too sure as I've never actually ordered anything online with them. My face looks like proper red and like really like stripped back. That is just because I've like shaved my face. When I say shaved my face, I mean with this little tool from Primark. It's like a little eyebrow shaper, but I use it to like rid of the peach fuzz and that on my face. So I've been really enjoying using this moisturiser. It's the Glossier Priming Moisturiser. There we go. And I really like this because, as I've said in other videos, I don't really tend to wear like moisturiser and primer anymore. I like to just basically chuck on a like nice tacky moisturiser and then go on with foundation. What I do is I just apply a primer that's quite like hydrating. I don't like the feel of both products on my skin. I feel like they just sort of slip onto one another. So I find the foundation works a bit better when it's just like one product. And this obviously, as it says, is a priming moisturiser, so yeah, it's just perfect. For my eyebrows, throughout the whole time I was away, I just used the same brow product, and it is the Primark Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade, got another one here, it's the shade Cool Brown, and this was literally like £1. So as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it now. I have just washed my hair as well, so it's another reason I'm looking like this. I did have eyelash extensions, as you would have been able to see like from my Instagram and my vlogs and that, but they all were coming out on this eye, so I just decided to take them off like completely. It was just like annoying me because one eye was bald and the other eye wasn't. I still got one attached to this eye at the very end, but you can't really tell. I'm just gonna skip through my brows because I find they're like just personal preference of how you like your eyebrows. With mine I just follow the shape. I don't really have to like create the shape anymore because I've got quite a lot of brow hair there now. I just fill in the bits that need like going over a little bit. Prefer a more natural eyebrow than like really harsh filled in at the moment. I haven't used my dip brow for a while. I used it once when I was away, but that's only because I couldn't find my pencil sharpener. Yeah, I love the way pencil looks now. I'll probably go back at some point. But as you can see, like you can still see my eyebrow hairs through the pencil. And I just use the other end of this pencil to just blend the product in. I found that I don't want to make my eyebrows look too perfect when I'm filling them in with pencil. I'd rather make them look like more perfect with concealer. So I'll just leave them like that and then I go in with concealer and then like, yeah. I haven't worn like proper eyeshadow in ages, so I don't think I'll bother wearing any in this video. I have not really been bothered about it, to be honest, because obviously I've had eyelash extensions. I'm going to do like my face first. To carve my eyebrows with, I was gravitating more towards the MAC 242 rather than the MAC 252, which is a bit bigger. I usually use this one with the P. Louise base, and I normally carve my eyebrows out with this too, but I've actually been preferring this one as it's a little bit more precise and I can get like right under my eyebrow. And also because obviously I had the lash extensions on, I didn't want like a huge brush around my eye area because I didn't obviously want to ruin the eyelash extensions. So I've actually got a new concealer to try out. This is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer and I got mine in the shade Light 18. It's such like a high up in the shade chart because literally all the shades were so pale, and this is the only shade I could see like that I swatched that actually looked like a good colour match for when I got tan on. I have got a bit of fake tan on my neck, you can probably tell. I'm just going to apply this. All I do, I just apply some concealer, just dot it anywhere. It's actually a really good colour actually. And then I've literally done the same makeup look every day. This actually feels really creamy. The other concealer I was using a lot whilst I was away was my e.l.f. concealer, the new e.l.f. Like camo concealer, is it called? Because it was quite full coverage, I then decided to start wearing my L'Oreal one. Okay, this concealer is very full coverage and it goes a long way. It was really nice around my eyes. So I just literally like drag the concealer out. Always apply quite a bit in this inner corner. This concealer cost me $6, which is so good, and I actually really like it. And a little bit is going a long way. So if you are going over to the States, I actually got this concealer in Ulta. You can obviously order Colourpop online, but it was quite nice to see it there in person. I have a lot of the Colourpop liquid lipsticks and they are really good. One brush I was absolutely loving whilst I was away was the Morphe G14, and it's like part of the Gunmetal collection. I think they still do these. I'm just going to buff over the edges just so they don't look too harsh, and I just really like this brush. Like, it just goes over everything so nicely without like disturbing the product too much. And this is the brush I was using all the time for like the concealer on my eyelids. And what I do with the edges of the concealer, I just like buff it into my foundation so there's not like a harsh line, like where the two meet. Press over that. And with my brows, if I find that there's like anything that looks out of place or whatever, I just sort them out afterwards, like after my whole makeup is done. So that's that. I'm not going to be setting my eyes or anything. I just want to see how that concealer performs for now. I'm not going to apply any eyeshadow. I just want to see how like the rest of the makeup looks on my skin, and I didn't get any new eyeshadow palettes when I was away. So one of my favourite foundations I hadn't had it for long because I lost it, and I've mentioned that a couple of times in a couple of videos now, but it was the Tarte Shape Tape, and it was the hydrating one. This is the Tarte Face Tape, so it's like the same, but this is a created for you by you. Check all that apply, full coverage, flawless natural matte finish, and infinite likes. I'm going to be applying this and we'll see how it goes. I will say the lady in Ulta was not very helpful, and with foundation anyway, I like to find my own shade, especially at the time I had no fake tan on whatsoever, so they were probably looking at me like, why is she getting such a dark foundation when she's like as pale as a ghost? But I know my undertone quite well when I've got fake tan on. Whenever I buy any foundation, I always go by my fake tan shade. I never buy for like my actual skin tone because I always fake tan. It's just what I prefer, and I like how my makeup looks more when I've got fake tan on than when I don't. So I went for the shade Tan Golden. Looks ridiculous compared to my face, obviously, but the shade I did want, cannot remember what it was called, but they didn't have that in stock. So I opted for this, and it tells you all the undertones and everything. Obviously I got mine in an actual store, whereas online it's a bit different, but it does tell you the certain undertones. I don't know if this one actually tells you the undertones of it on the... I don't think it does. I will link like the little thing for this colour on the screen now. When I was in the mall, there was a Morphe store, and they had this, which is a little set, and you get the most popular brush they do, which is the Morphe M439 Deluxe Buffer Brush. I've been wanting this brush for ages, but I never picked it up. It also comes with the M173 Mini Buffer Brush, which is like a little tapered like concealer brush, and then you also get the complexion blending sponge, beauty sponge, and this was $19 for this whole set, so it's a bargain. So to apply the Tarte foundation, I'm going to use the brush because I like brushes more than I do sponges at the moment. So this is the whole set. Oh my god, that's so soft. That's so nice. It actually has like the little like Morphe pattern just like around here. By the way, the bottle for this is so nice. I'm going to apply some foundation on my face. I'm just going to shake the foundation and I'm going to dot it on my little hairs on my face from my like cloth. I would normally apply it with a flat brush, but I want to see how it performs like this. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to get the brush and just start blending that in. Okay, I think the colour for the foundation is good. The fake tan on my neck, I've had it on a few days now, and I didn't apply that much, but I feel like when I got fresh tan on, this would be like a really good shade. At the moment it might look a bit too dark, but I'm going to start pushing it in with circular motions. So just pat over the areas. I want more coverage. My baby hairs are really annoying. Put some on my ears. In my viewfinder I look really like orange, but we'll be fine. Okay, I would say it hasn't dried down to like a matte finish. I would say it looks quite dewy and the coverage is quite good, I would say. Yeah, it just looks very dewy. I don't see how this is like super matte, but I do like it and I really like the shade too. I'm not going to apply any more. See here you can see that it's a bit dark, but I'm just going to bring that down a little. I'm going to apply that same Colourpop concealer underneath my eyes. It's a nice yellow tone, which is why I went for this shade. I'm just going to use my sponge to blend that in. And obviously it creased on my eyelid, but any concealer will always quite crease on your eyelid, I believe, because obviously you're constantly moving your eyes around. Like, it would have to be some very good concealer to not crease at all. This concealer definitely goes a long way. And then I'm just going to grab my brush just to blend over the edges. I'm actually really impressed. I feel like my head could do with a bit more foundation, but that's only because I've got like some breakouts like up there, but the rest of my skin I think looks so good, apart from here. But I did like just get all the shit out of my skin with a face mask before I film this, so that doesn't help. To cream bronze, I picked up the Too Faced Born This Way Conceal Contour Highlight to Retouch Super Coverage Multi-Using Sculpting Concealer. Okay, that isn't part of the name, this is. And this was just a little mini one because I thought, do I really need a massive full size of this as like a contour shade? So I picked up the shade Butterscotch and this was $13 in Sephora. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look how small it is. So we will be testing this out. Like, this is quite a good size, I think. Right, so I'm going to apply this where I would normally apply my cream bronzer slash contour. So just up here. Okay, it's not actually that dark. That might be a problem. Might be quite nice though. Just for like a subtle bit of colour. I'm just going to dot it where I want it. I'm going to use my foundation brush to blend that in. I like to use the brush that I've used for foundation, or the sponge I've used for foundation, to blend like my cream products in, because I find that it helps them blend better with all the other things on my face. Okay. It's just a bit darker than my foundation colour, but I think it's quite nice to have something a little bit more subtle, and it hasn't like blended patchy either, which is a good thing. I'm going to set my eyes and like my under eyes. I didn't, oh, what powder did I get? Okay, I found what I was looking for. Lady in Sephora was really nice and gave me 2 extra little sets, like the birthday ones, and she gave me the little Kat Von D set, and you get her little mini setting powder and the tattoo liner, and I love this liner. I think it's so good if you struggle with wing liner. I'm going to use, look how tiny this setting powder is. I'm going to use, this is the shade Translucent, and I'm going to use this underneath my eyes to set my eyes. Hopefully this is okay. It sort of makes me a bit iffy using new powder because you don't know if it's going to like crease or crack or just go horribly wrong. I feel like I've seen mixed reviews about this. So I just take the little plastic bit off and then I just shake it and then some in the lid. Just go over the concealer, make sure there's no creasing, and then I'm going to use my Real Techniques contour brush to apply it. I will say one of my favourite powders is actually the Kat Von D blotting powder, so I'll be quite surprised if I don't like this, because I wear glasses, as some of you may know, and basically whenever I wear my glasses I get that horrible little mark. Like, everyone that wears glasses will know it's like the bane of your life when you wear makeup. When I'm wearing my makeup and I've got my glasses on, I get that horrible line across my nose, and I'm just going to actually put like this like around my chin. I'm going to use this powder to set my face actually. And basically the blotting powder, I grab my beauty blender and I just go over like my nose or whatever, and then I actually grab my blotting powder and I just go over, and it actually sucks all the oils. It's amazing. Apply some here. I don't a powder where I put bronzer. As you can see, I'm not actually using that much of this. I hardly actually applied any to my head. Then I'm just going to apply my bronzer. I got one bronzer, but I'm going to use that in another video. But I picked up the Milani, like one of their new bronzers. But I'm just going to apply my Physicians Formula one. Ignore the colour of my arm compared to my face. This is just my favourite bronzer. I just like stamp it on. I don't really like blend it that much. Just sort of stamp it where I want it. I've actually already tried this blush, but I'm actually obsessed. It is the e.l.f. blusher. This cost me $2, and this is called Brick Red, and it's this gorgeous like brown, like almost like a dark purpley shade, and it's so nice, but it's so pigmented. So I've just been really enjoying blush recently. And I've been applying it like over my nose and a bit on my head too. I don't think I bought a new highlighter this time, because I have like my main highlighters and that I like. Are you shocked? I can't actually think what I'm doing because my camera's dying and it's bothering me. I'm going to apply my Dull Beauty Shine Bright, and I'm just going to apply that. This video is like not going to be that exciting, but I hope that you like seeing me use some different products and showing you how like I like to apply certain products. I'm then going to apply my Boy Brow by Glossier. This is my new favourite product for the brows, apart from my Primark brow pencil, but this is so good. I've applied it on its own and it's so good. I cannot remember how much it cost me, and I got mine in the shade brown/brun, and I believe this is the second darkest. Basically, this isn't the darkest one, it's the one down from that, you know what I mean. I just think this makes your brows look so full and fluffy, and I love the wand as well. I feel like you can create like brow like strokes at the front of your brow without making them look like blocked. And this is actually such a nice colour, like it's actually like a true like hair colour, whereas the NYX one, although I love it, it's quite orangey, like when you compare it to an actual like high-end brow product. As you can see, they just look really like full and fluffy. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to quickly add some eyeliner and some lashes, and I'll be right back. I just wanted to quickly mention, so I'm just about to apply my lashes. I'm just going to curl my own lashes, but I just wanted to quickly mention some lashes that were sent over to me by falseeyelashes.co.uk. They're a UK website that stock so many different lashes. This isn't sponsored. Basically, the lovely team sent me over the Land of Lashes Foam Ink lashes. I'm just going to show you what one of them, like this is what they look like. Just going to apply one, but basically they sent me over some other eyelashes that I've already used. They're quite natural for me. They are the Sosu ones in Kylie, I think, but they were quite natural for me. These are more up my street, like a full lash. But basically they also sent me over the black Revlon lash glue, and the Revlon lash glue is the only lash glue I ever wear. If you watch my videos then you'll know that, but I usually wear the clear one. They actually sent me this lash applicator tool too, which is really cool because I always apply my lashes with my tweezers, but this looks really fun, so I just thought we'd try it out quickly. I'm just going to grab the lash and just like place it on my eye, like above, like so. They are quite full, but they are quite like long lashes, and I think that this like is a really good idea. So look how easy that was. And then you just like clamp your own lashes and the false ones together. I'm just going to wait till they've like dried though. So I'm just going to quickly apply some mascara. The mascara, I'm just using my Collection one that I always use. Nothing new there. And with the lashes, starting at the root and pulling the product up just so I don't like ruin the lashes. I have one individual lash still stuck on that I need to pull off, but I don't really think you can notice it that much. I'm just going to apply some to my bottom lashes throughout like the rest of my holiday. At the start I was wearing bottom lash mascara, but towards the end I didn't really bother because I just wanted like a real natural look, and I felt like it was taking away the attention from the top lashes. For my lips, I'm going in with this lip pencil from Morphe, and this is in the shade Bite Me. Just sharpening. This is an absolute dupe of Max Cork. The formula is so nice, so creamy, glides on so nicely and so pigmented. And it's not like a flimsy pencil either, and this cost me $4. If there's one thing I could recommend you get from this whole video, it would be this lip pencil. As you can see, it looks like it's really dark. Then once you've applied like your lip product, it's fine. I'm going in with Maybelline Driver. This is like one of my favourite nudes of all time. The formula is so buttery, and when it's on your lips it's not like that dry feeling. It like constantly feels like tacky on your lips, but it's like a nice feeling. I just have to wait for that to dry before I put my lip gloss on. So you can see the lips have dried down. I'm going to use this Morphe gloss, and this is in the shade Flower Crown, and when I was in the Morphe store it said that it was one of Jacqueline Hill's favourites, so of course I had to get it because anything she says goes in my eyes. So it's got a nice applicator. Did you hear that? It's a nice pale like pinky nude, and they had other shades that were more of a peachy nude, but I own so many that are like peach. I wanted something a bit different. I really like that. It's nice and buttery on your lips. I really like that. So apart from the lip gloss, because that's obviously the first time applying it, that lip combo I was wearing a lot whilst I was away. So this is the finished makeup look. Sometimes I was applying like spray, but some days I was just like leaving my makeup like this. Obviously my eyes weren't this dramatic on holiday because I had eyelash extensions in, and if you've never had them before, I'd really recommend them. My hair is wet, that's why it's a mess, but I really hope that you like this makeup look. So thank you so much for watching. I know this foundation is a bit dark, but ignoring that, I really like it. Like I said, if there was one thing you could get out of this whole video, it would be the lip pencil. The boy brow is so nice. That bit of my eyebrow needs fixing real quick. I just love like glowy skin, fluffy brows, full lashes, glossy lips. And if you're wondering, the foundation whilst I was away, the one I was wearing all the time for like a full coverage base, was the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and mine is in the shade number 7 Sand. But yeah, out of this whole video, I love the foundation. It looks really nice. It has dried down to that matte finish now. I love these lashes. I think they're really nice. More of like, I'd say, you could actually wear them in the day. They're not as dramatic as I thought they would be. I like the Kat Von D setting powder, but my eyes do look like they're drying out a bit underneath. The Colourpop concealer I'm really impressed with. What else? The Too Faced concealer I really like. Gave a really nice, like, nice bronzy colour instead of like it being too dark. What else did I use? I think that was about it. Also, I really love the e.l.f. blusher. I forgot to say that. I absolutely love that. It's so nice. You need to get it. I use some products that I know I really like and some that I tried out on holiday, but yeah, I really like this, and I hope that you enjoyed having a little chat and catching up with me. And obviously, as some of you may already know, that oh my god, that Craig and I did actually get engaged whilst we was away. We got engaged by a Hollywood sign, and I don't have my ring on at the moment as it's being resized, so hopefully I should get that back in a few days. So the next video should hopefully be when I'm wearing my ring, so I can show you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Please let me know of any video requests you'd like to see. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.